A little bit of Kita Las Vegas. It's actually Kita Senyon. Kita Senyon.
No.
Kita Senyon.
It's so much more.
Kita Las Vegas.
Yeah, okay, let's just go.
That's her nickname for me. And she is a writer. She's a great writer, actually. And she is actually a body-positive life coach that supports people in living their unmeasurable audaciousness.
Yes.
And so that's a really cool thing to do. And this is her first time at Voice Box, so please give her a warm welcome.
I'm Kita Sinove. This is a story for you called Reluctantly Adulting at Almost 40. And I'm the only one who walked across the fire for you. This is my pre-karaoke selection process. Belting out lyrics in the car as if the voice judges were just a few feet of lights out that way. Melissa Etheridge is a solid maybe, depending on the crowd. I have a checklist to ensure a well-received performance. Has to be a song that everybody knows. No country unless it's that kind of a bar. Never sing a song in front of people that you haven't sang perfectly in the shower at least twice. Avoid Celine Dion. And Whitney Houston, because I'm a whole lot more Patsy Cline than Deepa. Thanks to a fundamental failure to communicate with my GPS, I said bar, it said, right, Horizons Preschool. I pulled up to the bar about 6 minutes late, give or take 10 minutes. In my head, I heard this grumpy grown-up voice say, to be early is to be on time. To be on time is to be late. And to be late is unacceptable. Right? Punctuality should be graded on a sliding scale to account for standard Kita time. Fueled by the desire to get in one more board of Candy Crush and my refusal to learn how to parallel park, which sucks in the city. I'm nearing 40, and I still don't think of myself as a grown-up. Unless I want to create enough distance from those in their 20s to provide life advice that they'll thank me for when they're old like me. I just don't feel like I've achieved adult status, and yet, chronologically, I'm past anybody but my 80-year-old landlord thinking I'm a kid. I'm constantly trying to prove myself, regardless of what I accomplish, and longing for my 20s when I was still pretty sure that I knew everything. I don't have a concrete checklist for adulting, just a general belief that it's hard, overrated, and that I suck at it, because on any given day, I'd rather sit on my couch and eat bonbons and watch soap operas. A fate that I was warned only happened to women who didn't go to college, so I went all the way through grad school just to be safe. I sat in the car for another minute, reviewing my appearance, as I nearly always do when I walk into a public place alone. Except for Walmart, the internet has proven that nobody cares in there. Hair, curled, actually happy with it tonight. Clothes. Black faux leather jacket, textured green tank top, skinny jeans, and ankle boots. Fashionable with a hint of edginess. Perfect for a night of singing with strangers who I wanted to think I was really cool. As if I don't want everyone to think I'm really cool. A group of 5 20-something guys stood smoking too close to the door. I'm fairly certain that they didn't even notice me, but I rushed by them, putting on my best I don't care what you think of me face. There's something about the presence of a group of guys together that takes me back to junior high, when I simultaneously wanted them to notice me, but because all popular girls had boyfriends, but inwardly prayed that they wouldn't because they pretty much terrified me. All boys wanted was sex, and that got you sent to hell, and I wasn't even sure I liked them in the first place. They smelled like they couldn't be bothered to shower after PE, and then made up for that with extra spritzes of CK1. Other than their ability to boost social status, I found them utterly resistible. I know, it's shocking that I'm married to a woman. 2016 was a rough year. It brought the death of my dad to acute leukemia, an election that we all were big fans of, and a less than profitable foray into self-employment. I let 2017 talk me into a little soul-searching in the form of completing exercises from that What Do You Want to Be When You Grow Up book called What Color Is Your Parachute? Apparently mine's rainbow. After hours of self-reflection, I was torn between the desire to fix my finances and giving a shit about what I do for a living. If my bills were all paid and I could get out of debt, would job fulfillment and work-life balance really matter? With a full-time job, I'd be able to go out with friends who made a last-minute offer to go to a Hawks game. I'd had to turn it down because there was just no way to justify dropping $190 on a night out with how few client sessions were on my calendar. I'm pretty sure there's an Under-Earners Anonymous group screaming my name as I continuously go through life overeducated and underpaid. Does anybody know what the going rate for delusions of grandeur are? Let's have some stuff. So after a day of warring with myself, I was happy to accept the last-minute invitation to crash my friend's meetup outing. I was beyond ready for Crown and Coke, hold the Coke, and the sounds of people singing passionately off keys so that I could feel better about myself, even if just for the night. Inside the dimly lit bar, I wandered until I found the back room with my friend and the severely flat notes of a man in his 60s belting out Tom Jones. What's new, pussycat? Whoa, whoa, whoa! I cleaned that up for you. His version made my ears bleed. But I admired the fact that he hadn't let his inability to carry a tune hold him back from singing ardently about Pussycat's nose, eyes, lips. Catching eyes with my friend, I rolled mine before I gave her a hug. The other members of her meetup group were across the bar playing shuffleboard. And from the distance, my spidey senses told me that there was nothing to fear from this set of guys. Cool guys like the Kings of Apathy outside set me on edge, but comic book geeks and Star Wars fans are my people. One of them was wearing a shirt with Batman eating ramen. Get it? Batman and ramen? The other two... It's true. The other two were arguing gleefully over who had a better chance of winning the shuffleboard game in a way that exuded an absence of self-preservation. I almost glanced around to make sure there wasn't a large linebacker type that was going to stuff them in a locker. I briefly wondered if they'd just never received the How to Blend In with Normal People handbook, or if they'd reached that elusive holy grail of not giving a fuck. I'd already turned in my songs to the DJ when the nerd herd came back, introducing themselves and trying to convince me to sing. They assumed that, like my friend Lisa, I would need copious amounts of alcohol and begging to go up front and embarrass myself. I do that shit for free all the time. Realizing their mistake, they changed tactics, begging me to join the three of them in their next group song. I'm sure you can imagine that my carefully crafted karaoke algorithm does not allow for group songs, but their carefree attitudes convinced me to live a little. 2 performers later, I found myself up in front of a bar full of strangers who were actually paying attention to the 4 of us singing Barbie Girl. It's one of those songs I detest, but still somehow know all the words to. To make matters worse, the 2 guys to my right are tone deaf and devoid of rhythm and dancing. The third has a tendency to oversing every line and beatbox in between verses. In Barbie Girl. Any chance I had at convincing the room that I knew the unspoken rules of karaoke went right out the window. I sang a little louder, trying to keep the boys on beat and ensure that at least some of the correct words and notes could be heard in the audience. I'm a Barbie girl in a Barbie world, life in plastic, it's fantastic, you can brush my hair, undress me everywhere. Seriously, who wrote this shit? I'm pretty sure a demon earns its horns every time it plays. It was an oral train wreck, but everyone in the bar was laughing. It turns out, the key to a fun karaoke night is not perfectly chosen songs. It's just a signed permission slip to do what you want instead of caring if other people will get it. I began to question why I cared if people liked my song choices more than whether or not I loved singing the song. This isn't The Voice. The country doesn't get to vote me off the show. So why don't I have an anthem? Something's the epitome of my soul in lyrical form. Like Closer to Fine, if I was a good lesbian and knew all the words. The freedom from the rules was infectious, and as the songs carried on, I sat and contemplated a few other things. What exactly is adulting other than an instrument of self-torture? If I'm semi-self-employed with an MBA, Does this make me an automatic adulting failure? I've always managed to find a way to pay my bills. Does that count for anything? Since I have so many mental checklists for things, why on earth isn't my checklist for adulting? Do good work. Don't live at home with my parents. Be mindful about how I spend money so I don't have to have a soul-sucking job. By those standards, I'm totally winning. In fact, I'm pretty sure the biggest thing holding me back in life is my unfailing desire to appear but never actually be cool. And I just proved that I don't even need that anymore. Mind blown. Because I love myself, I think it's time to start being unapologetic about where I'm at right now. I'm 38, looking for a job, and though a few weeks ago, if you'd asked me to hang out, I would have said I was busy, the truth is that going out to dinner, drinks, whatever game with you is not my financial priority. If learning to love yourself is the greatest love of all, then I'll be the girl unapologetically singing, crazy, I'm crazy for feeling so lonely. At karaoke next week. Of course, I need to practice the rest of the song in the shower a few times, because I said closer to fine, not already there. Just tell me that it starts at 7 if you want me there by 7:30.
Las Vegas! I need to bring up my friend Nora Tangora to the stage right now. Nora, please. And Nora, if you wouldn't mind grabbing that mic and then making sure you're in the frame of the video.
I mean, all right.
Hey!
I'm going to go to done.
Woo!
Hi, friend.
So there's, let me turn up. I'm going to get this recording. You are awesome.
And record it, huh? Wow.
Yes. It's going on YouTube.
Hi, babe. Happy Valentine's Day.
You're the cutest, Nora.
You are the cutest, Nora Tangora. This girl Nora married a guy named Mike Tangora. That's how much she loved him.
Julia Julia's got nothing on me.
Woo! Yeah.
Son? No sound. Channels on? Are we? Oh, this could be a problem.
Budgies.
Hey, Nora.
Hey, what's up?
Can you find a way that plugs in there? It has only one way.
Awesome. Thank you.
That's it. No.
Thank you.
All right. There are a few good lesbians in the house tonight that know every word to this song. I'm trying to tell you something about my life. Baby, give me insight between black and white. The best thing you ever done for me is to help me take